All right. Not sure if this is working right now. Not sure if this. Yeah. It's kind of delayed, so I'm trying to get used to this. First time I've really done this. So bear with me. That's not what I want to put down there. First live stream. Whoever is going to be watching this, please, yeah, definitely bear with me here. And my theme is correction on the horizon. Okay. All right. Now, I think viewers, webcam, stream, manage. I'll cancel that. Okay. I guess there's just a slight delay. It's just how it is. But yeah, so the crypto markets are really hot right now, and it's looking. It's just a little bit concerning, really. Let's not look at him. I do not want to look at him. Let's make sure this thing is working. Okay, it is showing me. All right. Please bear with me. All right, so basically we have the total market cap is about 2 trillion. It just got rejected, I think. I don't think it was a hard rejection. It's just like we're kind of like basically being stopped out at about 2 trillion. And it would make sense that this might be the level that we're going to probably stop and then probably correct down to a trend line. And if this is going to be the trend line, let's go with it. I mean, we could go all the way down to 1.35 trillion. That'd be really rough. I'm glad we didn't get our Bart Simpson thing. That's cool and all. But we have to understand that, like, yeah, we might keep running up a little bit more, but we're up against some resistance here. And I drew this, months ago, I think, and it just makes sense to me that we'll be coming down and then coming up, back up. It might not be like quite that short or long term, but I think this is basically this is the pre-halving rally that we're in, and if we're going to have a dump, I think we already would have had a dump. So basically what we're experiencing right now is just the hype of the halving, the hype of everything, and there's going to be a cool-off. Now, what could happen, I'm not saying this is going to happen. There's two scenarios here. Either we're going to stall out, and collect for a couple months, or we're going to break through this thing, go up to 2.5 trillion, maybe even up to here, and then sell off, and then create this as support next year. Something like along those lines. I could see something like that. That's the total market cap. That's not just Bitcoin or anything like that. We are getting a little bit of a pullback though right now. So, and why do I think we're going to get some pullbacks? And like, what are the signs? Seems like we might be making some divergence plays. Higher price but lower RSI. We're getting a turn down here. So kind of makes sense to me that we'll pull back down a little bit. H-bar had a huge run today, all the way up to 11 cents. Up from its high of like 60 cents, it's like nothing. We're just moving on along here. Like, a lot of these coins are still so low. But the opportunity is only going to be around probably a few more months, a couple more months. Like, really, you really want to be edging into the markets. Not financial advice, but this is the time to really accumulate and get good positions in here. I mean, a lot of these coins haven't really moved too much. Cardano kind of looks like it wants to pop. Cardano definitely, that chart looks like it wants to make another move up. So you could, if you wanted to look, kind of see what kind of move it might make. I mean, it could go as far as $1.72 if it, considering that's a bull flag. I mean, that's $1.50 certainly could happen. That'd be an insane move, but really it's still nothing. I mean, I think Cardano will probably go $7 to $10 this cycle. It's a 10x from here. I think that's pretty reasonable to assume. And there was some positive news with Cardano with Msari, who did an article about it. Atom is still just chilling. Not doing a whole lot, but I think it's a really good project. Injective is on that chain. There's a lot of pretty well-known projects that are built on the Cosmos ecosystem, and it's actually held pretty good strength, honestly, in this bear market. But a lot of people are holding this thing and staking it. You get like 17 to 20% staking Atom, so it's a killer protocol in that way. Cosmos sort of starting to make some moves. Nothing crazy. It's still really cheap. Like CRO, Crypto.com, I think, has survived the bear market more than likely. So I think the CRO token's probably got a lot of positive momentum ahead of itself. It's probably going to rip here pretty soon. Let's look a little closer. Is it a falling wedge? No, not quite a falling wedge. There's resistance. If it breaks above this 0.97, it's going to be real bullish. Yeah, if it breaks out of that, it's just going to start ripping, similar to what I was just looking at, this previous line. Yeah, I think it's certainly in the cards that can go up as high as that. Here's the Dixie's doing. Dixie's stalling out. It's going against these spider lines. And it's looking kind of weak. That's the US dollar, basically, pitted against a bunch of other assets. Let's see what else we got. Near protocol. I don't know if it's going to run up again or not. Let's see if this thing's actually working. Concurrent viewers, chat rate. Okay, I do have chat. All messages are visible. Just want to make sure the chat's open. Bullish. Now, I guess, some people are questioning, is the bull market here? I think we're basically experiencing the disbelief rally, which is kind of like the first rally that gets everyone hype. But usually everyone gets hype, and then there's a big correction, and everyone starts doubting that we're in a bull market again. That's what happened last cycle anyway. So just testing this thing, just make sure it's actually working. Average view duration. It says it's going. I don't know. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out. Chat rate, view 0. Kind of wondering if the live stream might do me some good, so that's part of the reason I'm doing this. Let me go back to this. Okay, so it's definitely working. Cool. I guess I'll know once I play it back. But yeah, here's Crypto Bubbles. Filecoin's making some moves. VE Chain's doing amazing. Graph had a big move today. Stacks, that was a few days ago. I don't know anything about Wild, the WorldCoin. Oh yeah, that's. Problem is, there's no previous data. I don't know enough about this coin, so I would not ape into that. Render, Fetch AI is up 50%. Yo, I did not see that. Hold up. I need to look that up. I don't remember seeing that on my alerts. Is that true? I don't know why. I guess so. Huh. Yeah, Fetch AI is like making some all-time highs. I don't know why I didn't stack more of that one. Arweave, data storage. Again, data storage is going to be a bit of I guess, a theme. Cash network, AI. A lot of people are saying that AI is going to be over with as far as like the hot thing. The next thing is going to be data storage. I don't know. It seems kind of boring, but I can see the use case for sure. It's like instead of DeFi, decentralized finance, we decentralized graphics rendering AI, sort of. So I mean, I think there's going to be some big themes. AI, meta, gaming, I think it's going to be pretty big. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bit of a pullback going on at this current moment. Let's see if I can see anything. So we're still so early. It's just like these are the times you want to start getting in, though. Not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but like, getting those tax checks back, like, it might be an idea to like use some of that to get back into the market. That'll probably be something that actually pushes the market up a little bit. Anytime there's money injected into the system. In the last couple of years, they've been taking money out of the system. Once they start decreasing the interest rates and people get a little more confidence, once the power structures are changed, administrations are switched, hopefully there'll be a lot of bullish optimism. Even if the next president or whatever is worse, like there's always a hint of optimism at the very beginning. So we'll have to see about that. Injective has just been ripping, but I worry about this. It doesn't have enough price action, but it kind of looks like Bitcoin or even Cardano, like one of its first cycles. So, I mean, if this thing already did, it's minimally on the 2x from here, but probably will do more, 14,000%. I don't know. I don't know how far this thing's going to go. It's probably been about $100 probably. It's already made a lot of its moves, is the thing. But it could certainly get crazier, no doubt about it. But I think I have Fear and Greed Index somewhere in here. Thought I did. Fear and Greed. Here we go. Let's check it out. Yeah, so we're solidly in green. Damn, last week we hit extreme greed. So this is just telling me that we're overheated. I think we're really solidly like going to be needing a correction here pretty soon, and hopefully it happens like in the next week. Otherwise, it's going to be a post-halving correction, and it might even get worse. Like it's almost, I don't want to say it's guaranteed. It's just we need to come back down to like 32 to 36,000. We really do. And a lot of analysts are saying if we don't do it now, we're going to do it in a couple of years from now. And it's possible that we like really this cycle goes a little harder and we go to like 120, 150,000 even by the end of this year, early next. And the problem with that is if that happens, like the cycles have changed, and I worry about that. I really worry about that. I want the cycle to be a little more methodical and slow, and get out in 2025 as opposed to 2024. So we got to really watch this. Like if we don't get some healthy corrections along this soon, it's going to look unhealthy, and then we'll get a real crazy blast off this year, and then that's like maybe when you want to take profit. So a lot of people are looking at that. So far our corrections have been 20%, which is lower than usual. Usually it's 20 to 30 or 40%. We haven't had a good correction yet. We might get a big scare, I don't know, 30K or 28K or something crazy. I don't think that would happen, but the 200-week moving average is just like a bull bear kind of test. I mean, that's down to 30K. I think it would be about 32 to 33, 34. By the time we'd even get down there. But it could be a pretty quick crash. There's a lot of leverage in the system. A lot of people are longing, probably unhealthily. So it's just looking a little too greedy for me. So just be wary. I think the altcoins are still like really primed. Just Bitcoin and Ethereum might be a little too high. Solana might be, like, but most of these coins are still really cheap on the all. So XRP is just taking its sweet time, but I think this one's going to start ripping here pretty soon, consolidating up. So just stay positive, but also be ready for a big correction at some point here. But I want to jump off here, make sure the stream works, and we'll do this again tomorrow. I haven't been streaming lately, been really busy working like 60-hour weeks again, and just the markets, we're boring in a very positive way. Like everything's going up and great, and just, I don't know, it's like, what is there to talk about other than how great it all is? So probably better that we get a correction soon. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for stopping by, and we'll check back in tomorrow, hopefully. All right, peace.